Now you can not only see what your prospects are doing on your website, but you can see who they are. You can see where they live, their address. You can come through here and you can see their household income, education status, their net worth, how old they are, etc. And this is all done through Consolidated's visitor tracking. The way it works is you install a little script on your website that you're given when you add it in a domain, and that's all you have to do. Once you add that into your website, it's going to start populating visitor sessions. Now, it's going to record every single session that appears on there. But if you want to see who it was, if it was able to resolve their identity, you'll see this little link next to it. When you click on that little link, that's going to be what takes you into a profile. And in this profile, you can see all the times they've visited your site, what they were doing, and then you can go through and see any other events that are in there with this profile. So really excited to bring this to you. Now, I do want to bring up just a few things. This is a beta feature. So by the end of the week, you'll be able to take this data and push it back into Go High Level. So that way you can then send it through workflows, etc. That's not available right now. So there's a little bit of manual work. There's a lot of other cool little nuances that we're going to be adding in here over the coming weeks. But for now, this is really neat. So here's what we're willing to reward you with. Right now, if you get in, it's an in-app purchase. Once you're in here, it's $55 per domain. We will be raising this fee to $60, and then eventually it'll be about $100 per domain. If you were to go to any other company that does this level of identity resolution, you're paying minimum $500 a month, and that's whether or not you've got any clients at all. What's nice about Consolidated, if you're on the agency plan, is that you can give your clients access to their own so they can log in and they can see all this themselves. You can brand it as your own colors and all of that. Now you can use this feature even if you're on the $97 plan. So you can use it, but keep in mind it's a $55 plan. Now, if you are willing to get in now, even when we raise our price per domain, you'll be grandfathered in at the $55 per domain for the ones that you set up, for the domains that you set up. Now, let's say you have multiple domains. As long as your root domain is the same, not a custom domain, but like a root domain, like for instance, when you look at this, we've got multiple pages. This is still only considered one domain. But now if you're using a custom domain, such as like a subdomain, like app.consolidated.com, that's going to be considered its own domain. If you are just running funnels and whatnot, you could try to consolidate your domains. But even still, at $55 per domain, this is ridiculously reasonable and a great price. So if you want to test it out, what you have to do is go down here and tell Sherry, hey, I would like to set up identity resolution on this domain that I set up. Make sure that the visitor tracking is already live and set up. So for instance, if I have game and repair set up and I want to be able to have identity resolution for it, I'll say, please apply identity resolution to game and repair. She'll send you the payment link. I'll also put a payment link down in the description, and then she'll be able to verify that you paid, and then she'll be able to turn that on for that domain for you. Eventually we'll automate it, but this is a brand new feature. Appreciate you guys. Have an awesome day.